And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 78 physical DPS role quest in Final Fantasy XIV. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So in the previous episodes, I was accidentally calling it the Melee quest, but it's actually physical DPS because it includes classes like Bard. We are here in Colusia at 2333, and we need to talk to Olvara. So the quest is called Fellowship Restored, and I hit 78 by grinding fates in Colusia. Olvara cannot help but worry for Larik's well-being. I am sure a talented woman like yourself is needed all over the realm, and so I thank you for sparing a moment to hear me out. Since you two parted ways, Reek has come to visit me several times, though he is blessedly in good health. I worry for his spirits. I think you may have been the only friend he has had for some time. I considered journeying to the Crystarium myself to look in on him, but I find the travel rather difficult these days. If you go in my stead, it would put my heart at ease. Cool. Alright, so I guess he's at the original spot. So let's catch up with Larik. Okay, so we go back to the Crystarium. Let's examine this destination. So Larik's customary seat is empty. And there is nothing to suggest that he has occupied it recently. Perhaps someone will have noted his passing. Okay, so let's ask around for him. That's a bartender. Looking for Master Reek, are we? I dare say you're the only one. Word is Mummy and Daddy cut him off, so there's no point in pretending to like the little shite anymore. Last I saw him, he was moping about like someone had shot his Amuro. I'm sure he'll turn up eventually. Fair enough. This person? Galucia, right? You're Larik's partner? I was with Landbird, remember? I was out of stress because we left you. We headed straight to Ritika. After we left you, headed straight to Ritika, so I can't even read this. We heard a rumor of Andrea was there, and Landbird wanted to strike while the iron was hot. By the time we realized that we were overmatched, it was too late. I saw Landbird fall, and then the Eater set her sights on the others. I fled. Call me a coward if you like, but my cowardice saved my life. Wicked White, I still remember looking back as I ran and seeing Landbird rise to his feet. I told everyone what had happened to warn them off the hunt. Some listened, but a few bloody fools took up their weapons and joined the hunt. Glory-hungry imbeciles. And not one of them has returned. I didn't expect Lurik to be one of them either. I remember thinking it odd, especially when I saw him leave for Ritika alone. You're meeting him there, I presume. Good luck, friend. But have no doubt that you're going to your doom. Cool. And then let's talk to this Dal Fort. Or Dal Fort. So Larik, the Mistal Lordling. If he ain't sat at his usual table, then I've no idea where else to look. Fair enough. Okay, so we have to go look for him in Ratika. So, let's go. Okay, so we caught up with Lurek in Ratika. Mithrie, why are you here? Don't tell me that you came for me. It's terrible, it's horrible. Andrea, she's... So, Render Ray, if aught of you remains, then hearken to my words. I've come to lay your soul to rest, alone as you yourself faced Balam Quits a century ago on this very ground. Lambert? Oh god, no. Interesting, interesting. So don't tell me, you beheld a vision of my past just now, didn't you? I thought as much. Wasn't but a moment ago that I confronted them. Awfully useful, that trick of yours, though. I can't understand why you kept using it every time we ran into Andrea. I can't control when it happens, believe me, it's just as surprised as you were. So it wasn't something you did deliberately. It's good to know. Anyway, unintentional law, at least I won't have to convince you of what I saw. She turned Lambert and those other hunters into sin eaters like herself. A Hugh Maxman, a Galgen swordsman, a dwarven healer, and an elven mage. Looking awfully familiar, didn't it? She's rebuilding a fellowship. She's remaking the Warriors of Light. But for the life of me, I can't understand why. I mean, I understand why she came here in the first place. She's reliving the hunt for Balan Quits. But Renda Ray slew the beast by herself. The stories were clear about that. What? They were there too? Then the stories were wrong? That'll strike me down. I've been such a fool. Why did I ever think I could do this alone? I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me for all the things I said, Mithrie. I've regretted my behaviour ever since the day we parted ways. It was stupid and nonsensical and utterly pointless. I'm not sure I could even tell you why I did what I did. It's fine, water under the bridge. No big deal. Thank you, my friend. I hope it is alright if I call you that. So, right then. Andrea should be around here somewhere. Still on the hunt for Balam Quits, I expect. Not that she'll ever find it. I know Lambert and the others are with her too. He and I may have had our differences, but I don't wish that fate on my worst enemy. He deserves to be laid to rest, they all do. Renda Ray most of all. She is my hero, and if I have to kill her to save her soul, then so be it. But this is too much for even the best hunter to handle alone, and I am far from the best. The only way to see this through is together. You and me, my friend. What say you? So, I ask for a word and you give me a nod. Fair enough. Before we resume the hunt in earnest, though, let us return to Gate Town and let Miss Olvara know all is well. After all, you wouldn't have come unless she sent you. It's quite a walk to Calusia from here. Alright, so let's go back to Calusia. Okay, so we made it back to Alvara in Calusia. Let's talk to her. So, Mithrie, what a pleasure to see you again, and in the company of little Reek, no less. Am I right in assuming that you've patched things up? I should like to think so, yes. And it is all thanks to you. Had you not implored her to give me another chance, I might well still be sitting alone in the swamps, dwelling on my myriad failings. And you, my friend, I know not why you sought her out on your own, but I am glad that you did. Miss Olvara is perhaps the only person who truly cares for my well-being, but she has no one to look after her. Don't be silly, Reek. I have you, don't I? And before you start blabbering about how you wish you could properly reward Mithrie, as I can tell you're about to, know that I prepared a hearty meal just for her. Well, that's very thoughtful of you. Nevertheless, I shall see you both duly compensated once we have claimed the bounty for Andrea. And claim it we shall, for united Reek and Mithrie are unstoppable, is what I like to say. But I know by my own limitations better than anyone. It would be prudent to make proper preparations at this juncture. You two should see to it that you are ready for the struggle ahead. It will be a mighty one indeed, but one well worth the effort, my friend. Cool. Nice. And then we'll come back at level 80 for the level 80 quest. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys.